This paper right here will make you lucid dream. You probably don't believe me, but this is the closest thing you will ever get to a guaranteed version of lucid dreaming. This was written by me, 9th grade year, freshman. Was in language arts class and we reading books for sustained silent reading time. You know that little bullshit you guys do. I didn't like reading books at all. So what I thought I could do is try to find a book that was related to what I was interested in, which was at the time lucid dreaming. I was just fascinated with lucid dreaming and becoming a professional at it. So 9th grade year, I set it in stone that I wanted to become an amazing lucid dreamer. Okay, and I did just that within the next 3 to 4 months. And this is going to teach you exactly how to accomplish any goal you set your mind to. And in this case, it's just lucid dreaming. But if you guys really want to become amazing lucid dreamers and you guys want it bad enough, this paper right here will teach you the exact ways on how to do it. Now, I forgot all the things that I did, but thank God I wrote them down on paper because I was reading a few books on it. The best reality checks, the best goals and methods, and how to keep your dream journal intact, and how to write down your dreams at the most perfect time right after you wake up. If you guys don't know what lucid dreaming is, I made a video on it. It'll be right there, I believe, in some of the cards. There'll be a video on how to lucid dream. I'll basically explain what it is and the most basic ways to do it. After you guys watch that, come back to this video and I'll teach you guys how to become a professional at it. So I wrote this after reading tons of books, watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and reading a lot of articles. So I wrote this, and my goal number 1 was a dream journal. And I'll have a picture for you guys on the screen of this, wherever I can find space on the screen, so you guys can follow along with me. My first goal was dream journal. And basically what a dream journal is right after you wake up, instantly, you wake up, you pull out your phone or your dream journal, it's an actual journal, and you write down in your notes on your phone or in your actual journal of what the just happened. Okay, I can't cuss because YouTube is going to demonetize me like they usually do. But you have to just get into great detail on literally what's been going on in your dream. Every single detail of all the 5 senses you had, what it smelled like, what you seen, what it felt like, how fast your heart was beating, all the taste and smells you felt. You have to get into great depth. Like, it might take you like 5 to 10 minutes. Get into crazy detail on what just happened. Now, once you do this for a good week or 2, you will realize that you'll wake up on average. You'll wake up and then forget your dream within the next 5 minutes. But there's got to a point where I've been doing this for like 4 or 5 months straight, and I wouldn't forget my dream within the next 3 or 4 hours. Like, it'd be like 3rd hour during school, and I'd say, oh yeah, that's what happened last night. And my dreams were so vivid. So I knew exactly what was the dream world and what was the reality world, and I could distinguish both of them perfectly. So that's actually a huge key factor into lucid dreaming. Everybody skips this step because I don't feel like writing on a journal, that's too much work. It's not. You just pull out your phone, you start writing in your notes. Not a big deal. It might take you about 2 to 3 minutes, and you do it every single morning. You're not even going to feel it. You probably would have went on like Instagram either ways and lost all your time doing some bullshit. Might as well just write a good dream journal, and it'll help benefit you, especially in the future when you look back to it and you say, holy shit, I had this dream 6-7 years ago, and it really does help you out. My second goal was to write down short-term goals for success with lucid dreaming in the beginning of the journal. Okay, I don't know what I wrote over there, but short-term goals, okay? So at this time I was thinking, what do I want first? You know, the end goal is what everybody looks at first. I want to go to school so I can become a doctor. But you don't realize that you have to follow so many steps. You have to do so much homework. You have to pass so many tests till you can become an actual doctor. So it's not just A to B. There's so many lines in between that you have to follow, and that's the reality of life. If you walk in saying, I want to code, and tomorrow I'm going to be a software developer for Google, you're tripping out. That's just not how life works. So get your mind set into the right state that there's going to be a lot of twists and turns, and every single night as you sleep, you're still at work. It's not autopilot anymore, guys. You guys have full control of what you're dreaming and how to get into a lucid dream now. So sleeping isn't, the easiest thing ever anymore. Goal number 3 is to put the dream journal next to your bed and open it to the page you're writing. Well, no shit, but the reason why I did say this is because when you wake up, you're going to be too lazy to pull out your actual journal, start flipping through pages and take out your pencil It'll be a lot easier if you guys actually leave it on page 4 or page 5, leave it on the side of your bed or on the counter right here, pick it up, write down really quick, you're on your way. Make it as simple and fast as possible. My first 4 goals of lucid dreaming, once I actually got into it, was to talk to my subconscious. Talking to your subconscious is completely out of this world, okay? And this is actually real. You have a conscious mind, and that's always awake when you're really awake, like as of right now. Right now, your conscious mind is awake. You cannot activate your subconscious mind because it's only alive when you're dreaming. And you can't turn it on once you're awake, but unlike actually dreaming, you can turn on your conscious mind. It's kind of confusing, but all you have to know is that as of right now, you're consciously watching this video. You're consciously holding your phone and then looking at what I'm saying right now. So that's conscious work, okay? Now when you sleep, your subconscious mind, autopilot, aka, is what's working for you when you sleep. That's how you have these weird dreams of talking to people that you've never really met before, and all these weird, unquestionable, and unexplainable things happen because your subconscious mind, the little dumb guy behind the back of your head that knows your true feelings and true emotions, is working for you in your dream world. So once you get into an actual lucid dream, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind is both awake. And that's the only time you will ever experience this in your whole life. That's why I recommend lucid dreaming to literally everybody on earth, because you will not ever have a feeling like this till the day you die anywhere else. So it's very, very unique to talk to your subconscious mind, ask yourself how you really feel, what your real goals in life are, what your purpose to like living here is. You can ask yourself all these huge questions that you never knew you actually knew. It's really mind-blowing. You guys have to try it out for yourself. My second goal was to fly. You can literally hop out of an airplane and start soaring through the air, and it'll feel so real. You will have the wind blowing through your hair, the wind will be smacking your face. If you want it to be hot that day, it'll be hot. If you want it to be storming, it'll be storming. You'll get electrocuted and probably die. But that's all up to you. You can control the climate, the weather, how it feels, how happy you are, and that's the great thing about it. So flying was my number 2 goal, and my number 3 goal was to stay lucid longer. I'm probably gonna have a video on this maybe next week if you guys want to see it. Staying in a lucid dream is actually super, super hard because your attention span is, in my case, like -6 times lower than it is in real life. And I have ADHD, and it's super hard for me to pay attention to anything. But even in a dream, it's just so much harder. So if you guys want to have a video on that, I will get you guys next week. And my 4th goal was to not be scared, okay? And there's a lot of people online saying, don't lucid dream, you'll get sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is not the end of the world, and it's not scary either. What you're probably thinking of is a big, huge monster coming to kill you in your bed. It's nothing like that. Once you're awake to what it actually is, you probably won't even be scared at all. If you guys want to see a video on how to prevent sleep paralysis and how to turn it into an actual lucid dream like right away, watch the video on the cards right there. I made a video on that also. Don't know why I closed this. And I made a pyramid, or like a triangle of commitment that the book taught me. And the first one is to physically write down your goals. Whether they say it's better to write down in like a little journal, I personally think that writing down on your phone is a lot more convenient and it keeps it all intact. And if you lose your journal, you're screwed. But if you back up your notes to iCloud, you'll be alright on any device. My second goal is to share goals with others. So my number 1 goal at this time, become a good lucid dreamer, forget everything else, right? And I would literally talk to all my friends about it. They wouldn't really understand it. They weren't really as into it as I was, but they still thought it was pretty damn cool. So if you're talking about lucid dreaming to every friend and you're bringing it up in almost every single conversation, it's always going to be in the back of your mind that you are a lucid dreamer. And it's not going anywhere. It's not something that you're going to forget whether you're awake or you're sleeping. And that's how talking to other people about lucid dreaming and sharing with them your goals that you've made and your success actually does help you out. Keep everyone updated on your progress. Again, you have to tell all your friends, yo, last night, craziest dream, check out my dream journal, look what happened. And then they start asking questions like, oh, why'd you think this or that? And you start talking to them about it, and you guys get really deep in conversation. If you update people on your progress, it works as a self-motivation for you to keep on going and to keep on lucid dreaming, because you see physically how far you've got by the reaction of the person that you're talking to. If you tell them the craziest thing, like, oh, I just dove off an airplane and swam right down the ocean and I started killing sharks, they'll say, damn, that's pretty cool. And you'll say, oh, yeah, that is pretty cool. I have full control of that. And he doesn't. That's something that's actually setting me apart from the rest of the people. And that'll give you a huge set of motivation. And that'll help you keep on lucid dreaming. So I also wrote a tiny bit of notes. 1/3 of our lives, we're dreaming. Okay, now if you want to let autopilot take care of it for you, if you wanted to simulate all your sleepingness or your sleeping time, you can go ahead and do so. That's 1/3 of your life. That's actually a huge deal. 1/3 of your entire life, you're sleeping. And you won't ever get that back. Unless you master lucid dreaming, then you can live all of your life. And you're not going to have it cut down to 1/3 because you don't know what you're doing in your lucid dream or what you're doing in your dream at all. So once you have the power to lucid dream, you are able to live a full life at most. And I started to write down things like, I will remember my dreams tonight. Subconscious mind takes instructions from your conscious mind. And if you're secretly doubting that it won't work, you're sending a mixed message to your mind. Lower that is a dream journal that I'm not going to show you guys because that's pretty personal. You guys really don't have to show it to anybody else. My dreams are trippy as hell, so I'm going to leave that out of here. Once I reach probably like 10,000 subs, I'll show you guys, but that's like a long time away. So also these last two things that I wrote, which are going to really conclude this video, is your subconscious mind takes instructions from your conscious mind. So there's conscious that's awake now, subconscious when you're sleeping. Once you're awake, conscious and subconscious, you can tell yourself, okay, what do I feel about this person? What do I really want to do in life? Let's create an entire world of utopian and happy people. And everybody's, you can basically live in any single life that you want to just by sending your subconscious mind signals saying, yo, let's make this world happy. Let's make it thunderstorm. Let's make the entire world explode. You can do anything you want. As long as your creativity can imagine it, you can do it. And the very last thing that I wrote, if you're secretly doubting that it won't work, you're sending yourself a mixed message. Just put this down real quick. If you're doubting yourself, it's not going to work. Now, not only with lucid dreaming is it not going to work, it's not going to work for any goal you set your mind to. If you're doubting yourself, you're telling yourself, yo, this isn't going to work. Or if you falsely believe in anything and you just say, yeah, I'm just going with whatever people are saying, or I'm just going with what Alex is telling me right now in this video, hopefully it'll work, but whatever. I don't really think that I can lucid dream. I don't even believe in lucid dreaming. I don't think it'll actually work. If you say that to yourself, it's not going to work. I'm being honest with you. Leave this video right now and dislike it because you're basically giving up on yourself. So might as well give up on me too because it's just not going to work if you don't have faith in it. If you guys go to your bed tonight and you say, I'm going to lucid dream, it's going to happen. There's no two ways about it. I'm lucid dreaming tonight and nobody's going to stop me. You're going to lucid dream tonight. It's all your motives. It's all what you really think is going to happen. If you don't think it's going to happen, good luck to you. And if you do think it's going to happen, it's going to happen. That's all there is to it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys want me to be talking about more lucid dreaming videos and how to stay in your lucid dream longer, please drop a like and tell me in the comments, yo, start making more lucid dreaming videos and I will answer every single one of you. I appreciate you guys for coming out and watching this video. And it's your boy Lucid, signing out.